Good morning. So I know I haven't been on here in a couple days. This stuff has been crazy with the hurricane. My face is peeling so bad. Oh my god. Okay. This stuff has been crazy with the hurricane, and I just had to take a couple days to myself because I was just in another crazy land. So this week we've been talking about sexuality, and we've been talking about how to clear the channel from our heart to our vagina and how to get more connected with it, because for such a long time so many of us have tried to disconnect from that part of us, and our sexuality holds so much wisdom. Our bodies are so intelligent, and our bodies know exactly what we want and what we don't want, and they are always giving us signs, and they're always giving us clues and signals as to whether, yes, this is good for you, no, this is not. We have a thing inside of us called visceral intelligence or intuition, and so many of us shut off our ability to listen because we want to think our way out of it. We want to think our way in either into a situation that we know isn't good for us, but we feel like emotionally it is. But our body is constantly telling us whether it's a fit or not. And the more that we can get connected with our sexuality, and the more that we can get on the same level and the same level of understanding it and understanding how to listen to what it's trying to tell us, the more unstoppable we're gonna be. Like, that is our power source. And there's a channel, and I have done a meditation where I have literally felt that channel, and I feel the energy rushing like all the way down, and then I feel it all the way back up, and it's so insane. Like, I know that channel is there, and I know that it's longing for me to get connected to it, and I'm so excited to push forward on this. And the reason I haven't spoken about this is because I feel so much resistance towards it, and I feel so much like tension. And on Monday we had class, and I was so triggered the whole class, and I did not understand why. But here's why. So I've had sexual encounters that I knew was not an energetic fit for me, but I almost didn't want to let them down, or like I wanted to make a point, whether it was to myself or to them. And so I went through with that, and I've stayed in relationships too long when I knew it was time to go and there was no more growth for me to do in that relationship. And so I've felt so disconnected from my sexuality because I've totally not listened to it. I've not listened to it when it's told me this is right or this is wrong for you. And it's been a crazy experience, like trying to reconnect back to it, because I feel it and I know it's there, and it's just longing to get back to me, right? And this is so crazy because that's where our wisdom is. Like, our wisdom is in our heart, and then our wisdom is in our like sexuality. And when we are so comfortable and confident with that, our truest, most authentic version of us can shine through. But the more that we try and disconnect from it and block it off and shut it off, the more resistance we're gonna feel in just about every area. And this was such a crazy thing for me to understand. I know I truly haven't embodied it because I can't really go into a whole lot of detail about it, but I'm getting there. I've been working on this for like 7 days now, and this is the first time I've really opened my mouth and talked about it, and it feels good to get it out because I knew that I feel the resistance towards it. And resistance means that you want to resist it because you know it's good for you, or you know you have something to learn there, you know that there's growth there. And dissonance is just a no. Like, I just don't want to go there, don't want to do it, it's not an energetic fit. But resistance is, you know, you have to go there, you just really don't want to because it's uncomfortable. And realizing where I have resistance in my life is so insanely powerful, because that just means that I know I have so much more growth to do, and I don't ever want to stop learning about myself, and I don't ever want to stop like trying to figure out why she is the way she is. And this has just been so crazy, and I'm so grateful for this program. I'm so grateful for every woman that's held space for me in this program. The class that I'm in is called Hungry for Happiness. My face is so bad right now, I just want to peel it all off. But the program that I'm in right now is called Hungry for Happiness, and there's like 60 women in this program with me, and it's just been the most insane 2 months of my life, and I'm so excited for the next 8 months of this program. And I'm so excited to fully learn and embody all of this so I can share it with you and give you the tools in order to help you feel into that and really understand about yourself. And I know like learning about yourself is so scary, because you're like, oh my god, I don't want to know. Like, I know why I'm doing this. Like, everybody has that like stupid block that we put up, and we're like, oh, well, I already know everything about myself. Like, no, you don't. But it's funny when people say that to me, because I thought the same thing. I'm like, I've been with me for 23 years. How can I not know? But the truth is, like, we don't know. Like, we don't know a lot. And the more that I'm digging into this program, I'm realizing how much I actually have to learn, and actually have to like look inwards and stop trying to think about it, and I need to feel into it. And the only route to healing and to true transformation is by feeling everything, and by being so comfortable with all of your emotions, and being so like upfront with yourself, and being real with yourself, and be like, listen, Tana, like I feel this way because of this, and like not what my monkey mind wants to think about it. Like, I feel this way because I feel that there's tension in my body wherever it is, and then I have to go to that place in my body and ask, like, what's wrong with you? Like, how can I love you more? What can I do for you today to show you that I'm here for you? And oh my god, it's such a crazy, powerful process. And like, I'm so grateful for this whole perspective on life right now. And like, I never want to stop learning about myself, ever. I don't see that stopping. Like, I'm so curious, and I'm so interested, and I'm so hooked on it. Like, it's insane. I haven't been this obsessed with anything before, and I am so obsessed with it. And it's all about me. Like, why would I not want to be? And I've always been such a selfless person, and I really made this shift to be like self-discovering. And in this self-discovering process, like, I had to be selfish, and not selfish in like, oh, I'm not doing anything for you, but like selfish in the sense that like, I'm doing this for me. And if that does not energetically fit with what I'm trying to do, and it's not in alignment, I have to say no. And this is really hard for me because I'm such a yes man. Like, I'm a people pleaser, and I want to do everything just to make other people happy and not put myself first. But I've realized, like, especially in this past week, like with my sexuality, I've realized that's where all my tension is. Like, because I want to be a people pleaser, I want to make other people happy, but I'm not worried about making myself happy first. So how can I pour into you with an empty cup if I don't fill my cup first? I can't. It's very hard for me. And if I do that, I'll feel so emotionally drained. And this makes so much sense to me because I've been there, and I've done that, and I've lived that for too long. And I stayed in relationships when I knew that they weren't good for me, and I knew that I was like done with them. And I was just totally trying to change my body and trying to change the visceral intelligence that it was giving me because I didn't want it to be true. And this has just been such a crazy concept for me that like I'm finally understanding, and I just want to keep learning. So this is kind of a shorter video. This is just really on my mind right now, and I felt the need to share it. And if you have any questions about this, drop them in the comments. Please let me know. If you think that this might help somebody or any of my other videos might help somebody, please subscribe and share them. And I want to know your details about, or I want to know your thoughts about it. So let me know. I hope everybody has a great day. We'll talk to you later.